But first, we're talking about the debate over short-term rentals in Houston. It is heating up. City officials are preparing for a public meeting to get more feedback on proposed new regulations. Airbnb, though, is pushing back, releasing a new report highlighting the economic benefits. Rochelle Turner joins us live with the details and concerns from both sides. Good morning, Rochelle.
Good morning, Amy. The city of Houston is considering new regulations that would require short-term rental hosts to register their properties, meet insurance requirements, and follow stricter rules. But Airbnb says some of these rules go too far and could hurt the thousands of Houstonians who rely on hosting for extra income. Now, under the city's proposed ordinance, short-term rental owners would need to register with the city, maintain $1 million in liability insurance, and follow rules like responding to emergencies within an hour. Violations could result in fines, or even they could lose their rental permits. But Airbnb has raised concerns, calling some of the requirements costly and impractical. In a new report, the company says short-term rentals in Houston contributed $1.6 billion to the local economy in 2023, supported 20,000 jobs, and generated over $400,000 million in tax revenue. Meanwhile, the city maintains that regulations are needed to address complaints about noise, parking, and public safety at short-term rental properties.
What we want is a way to get at the owners of these properties who continue to support these activities, because lots of times the folks who rent these places will rent it for a night and then they're gone, right? And so sure, it's difficult to get at the tenants, but it's the owners, a few of them in number, who enable this type of behavior, and we want to do something about that.
Airbnb also emphasized that most Houston hosts rent out a single home and use that extra income, which is about $8,700 every year on average, to cover basic expenses and manage the rising cost of living. Now, they argued the $1 million insurance requirement and vague enforcement rules could discourage hosting and harm local tourism. Now, that public meeting is set to take place today at 2 o'clock. It's going to give residents and hosts a chance to weigh in. Airbnb says it's committed to working with the city on fair regulations. Now, if this is passed, it could take effect as early as next year. Back to you, Amy.
Yeah, like next month. All right. Thanks, Rochelle. It'll be interesting to see how many people turn up today for that public comment part of the meeting.